to this shoulder mobility workout. It's really just to show you how to open up the shoulders through a variety of different exercises that we're going to go through today. So if you get any sort of particularly sort of pain through the shoulder rotator cuff coming up, maybe up towards the neck area, then this should help you out for a little bit more mobility into those exercises. So the first thing we're going to do is work on warming up the area before we actually go into the mobility side of it for you. So bringing the arms out nice and long. You can obviously do it standing up as well. So palms facing down, and we're just going to rotate in small circles backwards. From here, just picking up that pace a little bit. So it's really gentle. And then you're going to get a little bit bigger. And a little bit bigger each time. So getting a little bit bigger each time, coming through, all the way through. Okay, keep it here. Getting as nice and big as possible. Really reaching up and over. Probably starting to bring those shoulder blades towards each other slightly as you come over. But trying to maintain the shoulders down. So you don't want to be sort of hunching up. You want to keep the neck away from the shoulders, okay? And then from here, we're going to come back around. Coming forward now. Still nice big circles. Coming in. A little bit smaller. Good. A little bit smaller still. Keep it here, hold it out, nice and long. Now imagine somebody pulling you apart. So imagine you've got two people on either side of your arms pulling you, separating you out. So it's really opening up the shoulders. Shoulder blades are away from each other but down the back. So nice deep breath in, keeping the neck long and tall. And then bring the arms forward. Again, keeping the arms long. So almost imagining someone pulling you forward, but we're keeping that back nice and long. So long and straight, so it's really tall. Just going to show you from the side. We're here, okay, but although I'm pulling forward, I'm not allowing my body to move forward, okay? Keeping the back tall, shoulders are down still, holding it here. Bring it back out again, nice and long. Keep it tight, pull into the tummy. Hold. You're starting to probably get nice and warm in these shoulders now. 3, 2, 1. Bring it forward again for me. 3, 2, 1. Back out again. Hold. Bring it back just gently. Squeezing back slightly, bringing the shoulder blades towards each other. Bring it back in again. Just release it down there. Just shake it off for me. Okay, this time I'm just going to roll those shoulders up towards the ears. Okay, so kind of shrugging up to the ears. We're not coming down to it. We're keeping the back up tall, bringing the shoulders up and over. So we're really squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other. Again, I'll show you from behind. So from here, we're rolling the shoulders up and back and down, okay? So really reaching it over, all the way back. Good. 1, okay, just release and we can come back forward. Squeezing forward, all the way over, good. Another modification to this one is you can place the hands onto the shoulders, okay? And then from here we're going to rotate all the way around. So you're coming up, over, inhale, and exhale. So kind of bringing the elbows towards each other, bringing it up and over, okay? Nice deep breath in and over. 2 more. And reverse it again, so coming up and back over. So remember, inhale, coming up, and exhale as you come back down and over. 2 more. Last one. Good, and then just release that down, okay? Just shake off those shoulders. Okay, from here, we're then going to place the hands behind the back of the head. We're going to bring the elbows towards each other. Again, keep the back up tall, okay? Don't hunch yourself over here. And from here, we're just literally opening up the shoulders. So we're squeezing the shoulder blades towards each other. Okay, back is tall, tummy pulled in, okay? So we still engage your core. And then exhale, bring it down. Inhale, open up. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, open up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Just release that off there. Okay. So just shake them off again. Okay. Now what we need to do, if you've got a skipping rope or dressing gown rope, anything that's quite firm, okay, don't want anything elasticated because it's just going to bend with you, okay? We're going to work on some mobility drills going up and over through the back. Now I'm going to show you two versions of this particular exercise. So you grab hold of the skipping rope or whatever you've got, okay, kind of just outside in your hands. Now, depending on your mobility, could be particularly poor, so you may go a little bit wider in order to actually bring this over for you. For some of you, maybe a little bit more bendy, basically, okay, and you may have a little bit better mobility, and in which case you'll be a little bit closer. So just find what's good for you. Some people you're going to find can hold it here, okay, I can't, but that's just dependent on where you're at. So from here, hold it here, reach up tall, and then we're going to try and reach all the way back and over, okay? So reaching up, inhale, and exhale, okay? You might do this a couple of times until you find where it feels comfortable. Reach up, so you can see my arms are staying long, reaching all the way over. Take your time, don't force it, and exhale, okay? Inhale, reach up, and exhale. Typically, people who've got issues with shoulders will find they will compensate, so they'll kind of bring this arm over just to allow the other arm to come over. You want to try to avoid that as much as possible, so just bring the hands out a little bit wider. If you have to go wider, you just have to go wider, okay? It's better to go wider and feel more comfortable doing that movement than trying to get too tight and starting to pull and cause problems. Now, the other alternative you can do is to do this lying on your front, which some people find more comfortable. So I'm just going to show you from the front. So grab hold of your skipping rope, okay, or whatever you've got, okay, bring your head down. Now you're going to place your forehead on the floor, and then from here you keep your arms out in front. We're going to look down, lift up, and over. Inhale, over. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay. So try those two for me. That's the two options on that particular exercise. Now the other one you can also do is to open up the side of the shoulder. So as we come up, we're going to work into the side down here. It's going to come down and into sort of the lat region as well. So it's a good way again to just open up into the side body. So from here, grab hold of the skipping rope again. So hold it up nice and high above your head. Okay? You're going to then come out to sort of 3 o'clock, maybe 4 o'clock for some people, okay? Arms are nice and long, so try to avoid doing this and bending the arm. Keep the arm long. So back up tall, opening up, and you should have a nice little stretch there. Now you can bring it down a little bit further, feeling the stretch coming in a little bit more. Arms starting to stretch, bend there, a little bit there. So keep that arm nice and long, feeling that stretch out. Now you can kind of reach over, keep the hips down, feeling that stretch, hold, and then inhale, come all the way up, hold, bring it across, coming over again. So we're now into 9 o'clock, and then from here you're going to reach over, big stretch, hold, inhale, reach up nice and tall, good, and hold it here. Relax it down. Okay, next one we're going to do is move down onto the floor. So these are just for a couple of shoulder openers. So your first option is a feather needle movement. So what we do, placing the hands on the ground, we are going to work on creating space first before we try and do this movement. A lot of people just try and jump into it, and they're actually not going to create enough space to their shoulder. So what you want to do, make sure their palms are grounded into the floor. You press it away. So you'll see my shoulders are here. Most people sink. What you want to make sure you're doing is you're pressing the shoulders away, creating space. You're then going to place this arm out to the side, reach underneath, bend the elbow, place the hands out to the floor, and you'll keep these hips directly over the knees, okay? Don't sink back, don't move forward, okay? So my hand is here. And you can either hold it here and just look to the side, head, side of the body, side of the head is on the floor. Now, if you want the extra stretch, bring this arm up tall, and you can reach it over and walk it forward. Now you should feel from here, when you take a deep breath in, you're going to feel this work into the underneath shoulder blades or the rhomboids. So deep breath in, breathing in. And as you exhale, try and release. Okay, and you should feel a stretch coming also down into the back. So obviously everything is connected, our neck, our shoulders, back, all of that tends to be connected. So if you're getting tightness in shoulders, there's probably tightness in the neck and the back as well. Bring the hand back in,
Take a deep breath in, inhale, press up, bring it back round. Realign yourself, so press it out. And same again on the side, come underneath. Okay, sometimes you might sit back a little bit, but just realign yourself. And then we're going to bring the arm up if you feel comfortable. Arm over, stretch, walk it forward, deep breath in. You'll feel the shoulder blades separate. And exhale, bring it down. Bring the hand back in, press it up.
Now you can hold each of those stretches for a lot longer than I am. I just wanted to give you some ideas of what you can do when you're holding these stretches. Your next one you're going to do, we're going to lie down on the floor and you're going to place the hands out to the side. Now, it's working just into the shoulder blade. It goes in quite deep, so you must be careful with this. So make sure arm is up nice and long, both sides, okay? So now placing your head to the side that you are going to roll away from. So you're going to use this hand, left hand, place it on the ground. You're going to keep this arm up nice and long behind you. You're facing away from the arm that is on the floor. You're going to roll down. So you're going to push back using a kickstand effect. Use the back leg to support you. You should feel the stretch coming into the side. So here, on this side of the shoulder. Hold it here. Breathe through it. Take a deep breath in, breathe out, and really relax down into the shoulder. Take another deep breath in. And again, you can hold each of these stretches between 20 to 30 seconds, maybe a little bit longer, it doesn't matter. These are really gentle stretches, but just as long as you control it, it's fine. And then you're going to roll back over, switch sides. Same again, just find your neutral position to start with, just to realign your back, and then bring it over. Hands to the side, deep breath in, breathe out, push back, bring the foot behind, hold. Keep it nice and controlled. Take a deep breath in, inhale, exhale, come over, bring the hands by the chest, nice deep breath in, press up onto the knees, and finally, one other thing you can do is retraction of the shoulders. So what we're going to do, again, we were saying about being sunk in the middle here. We don't want to be sunk, okay, we want to be lifted. So from here, we're going to open up the shoulders, okay? So we're just creating space between the shoulder blades and the back and the neck, okay? So from here, neutral, press it out to here. I'm not asking for a cat-cow position because this would be more this movement, okay? I just want to see an opening up into the shoulders, bring it to neutral. This would be the more sunk position. We don't want to be there either. So we're just looking at opening up the shoulders, back down, open up the shoulders, back down, okay? Just show you from the front, it may look different for you guys from the front. So from here, we're neutral. I just keep my head down slightly so you can see this. And then from here, open up the shoulders, back down, open up the shoulders, back down, open up the shoulders, back down. One more time, opening it up, and back down. From here, just going to give you one final stretch out. Bring the arms up tall. Inhale, reach up with the left arm, reach up with the right arm, reach up tall, bring the hands in front, big stretch out, release the forehead to the floor, taking the weight off the shoulders, we're now placing the hands behind us, and relax here. Take a nice deep breath in, and exhale. We're going to come up when you're ready, and hopefully you'll find that that's helped just loosen up into the shoulders and created some space. Do look forward to seeing your comments, and I hope you enjoyed that quick, short shoulder mobility workout. Take care.